Hello there. This video is the second part of yesterday's one, titled, Was Anakin Skywalker More Powerful Than Darth Vader? From the book Dark Lord, The Rise of Darth Vader, written by James Luceno. Let's continue. Blistering rage, as seething as Mustafar's lava flows, welled up in him, liquefying self-pity. This was what he saw behind the mask's visual enhancers: bubbling lava, red heat, scorched flesh. He had only wanted to save them. Padme from death, Obi-Wan from ignorance, and in the end they had failed to recognize his power, to simply accede to him, to accept on faith that he knew what was best for them, for everyone. Instead, Padme was dead and Obi-Wan was running for his life, as stripped of everything as Vader was, without friends, family, purpose. Clenching his right hand, he cursed the Force. What had it ever provided him but pain? Torturing him with foresight, with visions he was unable to prevent, leading him to believe that he had great power when he was little more than its servant. But no longer, Vader promised himself. The power of the dark side would render the Force subservient, minion rather than ally. Extending his right arm, he took hold of the lightsaber and turned it about in his hand. Just 3 standard weeks old, assembled as Sidious had wished in the shadow of the moonlet-sized terror weapon he was having constructed, it had now tasted first blood. Sidious had provided the synth crystal responsible for the Crimson Blade, along with his own lightsaber to serve as a model. Vader, though, had no fondness for antiques, and while he could appreciate the handiwork that had gone into fashioning the inlaid, gently curved hilt of Sidious's lightsaber, he preferred a weapon with more ballast. Determined to please his master, he had tried to create something novel, but had ended up fashioning a black version of the lightsaber he had wielded for more than a decade, with a thick, ridged hand grip, high-output diadium power cell, dual-phase focusing crystal, and forward-mounted adjustment knobs. Down to the beveled emitter shroud, the hilt mimicked Anakin's. But there was a problem. His new hands were too large to duplicate the loose grip Anakin had favored. Right hand wrapped not on the grip but around the crystal housing cylinder, close to the blade itself. Vader's hands required that the grip be thicker and longer, and the result was an inelegant weapon, verging on ungainly. Another cause of the injury to his left arm. The Sith grew past the use of lightsabers, Sidious had told him. But we continue to use them, if only to humiliate the Jedi. Vader yearned for the time when memories of Anakin would fade, like light absorbed by a black hole. Until that happened, his life-sustaining suit would be an ill fit, even if it was well suited to the darkness in his invulnerable heart.